This camper van is the Dexter 625 from Karmann Mobil, a bright and welcoming camper van, and it comes at a cost of €78,000, 636 centimeters in length. There's also another one, the 620, which is somewhat similar, but here we'll have a look at some of the differences, and I'm going to go right to the back to kick off with. Right, so what we got here, we've got long lengthwise beds for taller people, but profiled in such a way as to allow one to walk down here. If I lift this up like that, you can see that a plate has gone here, with storage in it, and that there's a plate on the floor, and that plate would allow an extra mattress be placed between the two. Down here we've got the what do you call that? That's a wardrobe, or it's not really a wardrobe, it hasn't got a thing on it, but storage anyway. Got electrical stuff in there, inverter, charger, more storage there, and here we've got, which I shall demonstrate from the below, from above, I've got a pull-out pantry. And if I'd been feeling really energetic, I could of course have tried lifting the whole thing, and there you go to see on the other side a lot of storage under the bed. Now here we have a wardrobe, which I shall open. There you go, there's a thing at the top, and if your clothes happen to be longer, you can take this thing out, and if they're really long, what you could do, you could also take this out. There you go, and you'd have that extra space. If not, when one is sleeping on at this side, then that would give your feet could be touching your shirts. I shall leave it like that for the moment. Here we have the fridge, which is a tower fridge. They've got an ice box there, and we've got a place there for bottles to stand up. Coming into the shower, I shall lift up the what do you call this? The duck board, if I can. So you've got two drainage holes. Here's a thing, I'm always on about drainage holes not being the domestic size, because all the stones and things you get in there, but in this case we've got a screw. Screws do come out, so I do appreciate the problem there. Screws also come out with all the moving and shaking when your vehicle is in motion, and you don't really want the screws going down into the pipes, probably don't anyway, and so that's why you need domestic fittings, because you can get a net to stop this happening. Little what do you call it, little filter thing. Right, toilet's in there. Toilet will slide out as and when it is needed, and there's a sink here as well. Drops down like that. That also has one of these, has a different plug hole, a drainage there, but still not a domestic one, a smaller one, but not as small as the first one we saw. What's it like in the shower? Yeah, I'll show you. I'll turn the thing around. There's me. Okay, right, bear in mind I'm standing on the duck board. There's not a lot of space above my head, but if the duck board were out, it would be all right. So no problems there. Sorry, there you go. So you've got, there's a little bit of room here. Then it's a Fiat Ducato. It's 206 centimeters wide on the 205 on the outside, so there's not a huge amount of space. Oh, there's a mirror. Now this brings me to this rather attractive looking kitchen. It's very attractive, lovely deep sink. I do think a square sink is better. Mine looks so good, but it looks better. We've got this elegant tap. Now that would be wonderful in somebody's home, but it's just not practical in a motorhome or camper van, I should say. I always feel that it's best that the tap's hidden. This is my opinion. I mean, somebody might think differently, but the tap should go into the sink somewhere. These things should be covered, and because it's used the space. It looks great. Don't get me wrong on that one. It looks absolutely great, but it's not practical, I think. If you think it is practical, do write your comment below. If you disagree with what I say, do say so. There is a little storage place. Here's a bigger storage space, and down here we've got drawers. I prefer it if the sides were a bit higher. Right, bench here, largish table. Under the bench we would find the water tank. It's the usual place to put it in a camper van. And this one here is on a Fiat automatic gearbox. Nice bright effect can be achieved through this panoramic window. When I said it was welcoming, I think that looks pretty good as you come in, particularly with the tea towel there. Let's go to the back. So here we find, for example, an outdoor shower. Boiler's in there, so that's ventilation for the boiler. We have this thing here, which is a divider, which you might want to keep, I don't know, chairs or something, and so a divider could be useful. But of course this thing here will come out as well if needs be. And in here we have got the cupboard for 2 large gas canisters. I'll show you a very similarly priced, same layout one. It's this one here, the Davis 620, but the kitchen's totally different, and anyway, we'll have a look at it. So this case here, completely different type kitchen, molded sink, cover on this. Totally different type of table as well, and in the washroom also different layout, but the back, once more, it's a lengthwise beds. There's no wardrobe here on the side, but if one can add storage below. And here is the wardrobe in this case. So because the fridge is a different size. That one's 76,000, Davis Lifestyle. So Dexter 625 from Karmann Mobil. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you found that of interest, and if you did, you might want to subscribe, or you might not want to. I don't know, either one or the other. Thanks for being here.